that too.
Who doesn't love a train?
I know, especially when you get to just ride it around a bunch of blooms at a tulip farm, especially when you get to do it during a weekend as lovely as we've had.
She's not wrong.
I mean, my goodness, I'm just sad I had to be inside the last 2 days. It was so nice.
Yeah, and it's going to be just as nice tomorrow. In fact, it's going to be very warm tomorrow. And then, well, we're just going to go right to the bad news right away here, which is a severe day for Tuesday. Yeah, unfortunately, we are watching the potential for rain and thunderstorms to develop, especially after lunch. And those thunderstorms could be what we call discrete, which is those storms that are all by themselves. And those are the ones that can get really powerful and create large hail, long track, strong tornadoes, much like the ones that we saw Friday across a large part of the country, including here in Arkansas. And that's why we're worried that this could be a repeat of Friday, just kind of further to the west, back across our area in eastern Oklahoma. Right now, things are quiet in Fayetteville. You can see those temperatures 76 degrees, 10 degrees above the average. Will be even warmer than that for your Monday. Fort Smith, they missed out on most of the rain. South side of town probably saw some rain. They were also 10 degrees above average. Tipping the scales there at 81 degrees. There's that rainfall sliding out of Scott and Logan County. It's pretty heavy at times. No, it's moving fast enough. We're really not worried about flash flooding. But yeah, it's definitely enough to make the ground muddy again. But again, basically staying south of Interstate 40, which is good news if you had outdoor plans this evening. 60s and 70s currently across northwest Arkansas. In the River Valley, temperatures about the same thing, except where we had that rainfall, where those numbers are a little bit cooler because we had rain-cooled air. As we go through the rest of the night, what we're seeing here is the precipitation with the energy in the atmosphere laid on top of it. So you can kind of see what we'll be dealing with here as we go toward our Tuesday. Now, it'll be nice and quiet tomorrow, despite some instability in the atmosphere. Very warm throughout the day. Temperatures will be well into the 70s and into the 80s. But as we get into Tuesday morning, notice how strong the atmospheric energy is. This is all fuel for thunderstorm development. We could see that, especially after lunch. Models are hinting at, yeah, there could be some rainfall, and that increases more storms here. Don't pay attention to the exact location, just that the model is saying there could be some storms, and there could be some strong storms as well, which is something that we're extremely worried about. Notice how bright these oranges are as we watch our instability here get toward the strong indicator there on our legend. Thankfully, it's over by about midnight or so, and things are starting to quiet down. But numerous severe thunderstorms and scattered severe thunderstorms for our area. Wouldn't surprise me if the SPC upgraded some of these enhanced to moderate risks, and maybe Tuesday somebody may get another high risk. We'll see. They do not issue the high risk often. The high risk Friday was the first time in several years that it has been issued by the SPC. 50s tonight, and like I said, look at these numbers for tomorrow. Widespread 80s for your neighborhood. And only Tuesday's the bad day of the next 7. Rest of the week looks fine. Much cooler though, starting Wednesday. Behind the front, temperatures in the 50s and 60s. In the River Valley, severe day on Tuesday, and then not too bad, Allison, the rest of the week with temperatures basically slightly below average.